Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be giving you my review of the South Sydney Rabbitohs versus Parramatta Eels round 12 game at Allianz Stadium that took place on Friday night. Now I'm sorry for the late delay of the review. I tend to do that because I want to see how the rest of the round goes, and I was I'm really pissed off the result, as I will explain throughout the review. Without further ado, let's get into the games. We'll just go through the tries for each of the teams. So we start off the game in the second minute, going down the short line right in front of me. Sean Russell goes over in the corner, scoring the first try. Sean Russell scoring the first try for the Eels, and Mitchell Moses converts. Now, interestingly, Andrew Davey, excuse me, was sent for HIA, and he did not return for the game. Really unfortunate, but all the best for him to recover. In the 6th minute, Alex Johnson went over to score a try, but unfortunately, as blind the ref was, the bunker were, it touched the Eels. I believe it was Gutherson. It touched the Eels player's foot, and Johnson put his hand on it. That could be a goal line dropout, but Johnson also put his hand on it. That was just a stupid call. But we move on. But a minute later, anyway, Alex Johnson went over to score his first of 2 tries, but unfortunately, Latrell Mitchell misses, and so it's 6 points to 4. This other play was really annoying. Jaime Saleh in the 11th minute got sent off for a HIA, even though he was fine. No contact to the head whatsoever. So then Jacob Host comes on. Jaime Saleh did return later on in the game, and we get 2 goal line dropouts from Latrell Mitchell. I'm sick of him always going bloody short. Like, I don't know why he does that. Now later on in the 26th minute, Bailey Simonson went over to score the second try for the Eels, 10 points to 4. Mitchell Moses converts, 12 points to 4. Jaime Saleh returns, and then Totola went off. Nothing else didn't really happen until the 36th minute, with a wicked pass from Cody Walker. Goes over to Alex Johnson, right there in the corner. AJ goes over, scoring his double for the match. 12 points to 8. And then 2 minutes out from half-time, Latrell converts. 12 points to 10, and that is your half-time score. Mitchell Moses attempted a 2-point field goal. Obviously, it missed. And that was your half-time score. We get into the first half. We started off very well. Campbell Graham, I'm hoping, as of this recording, the Origin players have not come out at 7 PM. They are expected to come out later on tonight for New South Wales. I hope he gets selected. Campbell Graham goes over, scoring a great try. Latrell converts, 16 points to 12. And not that I noticed, but this will be the final time we would go over. And now, in about 51st minute, Lachlan Ilias decides to kick it, and it goes into fucking on the full. He did that not once, but twice in the game, and which led to Bryce Cartwright going over, scoring for the Eels, leveling 16-all. Mitchell Moses converts, 18-16. Eels retake the lead. And then about 2.5 minutes later, Bailey Simonson goes over, scores a double, 22-16. Mitchell Moses converts, 24-16. At this stage, I thought it was still game on for the Bunnies, but numerous knock-ons from both sides. Eels went for a captain's challenge, unsuccessful, and as you can tell from the vlog as well, I blew off at Ashley Klein for being an inconfident ref, as throughout the game, it was I disagree with a couple of decisions that was disallowed. I mean, I could give you two. Karen Murray was pushed down, tackled without the ball. I don't know. I don't understand how that was not a penalty. And also, later in the game, in the second half, over in the corner facing me, or sorry, opposite to the corner of me where I was, Eels clearly pushed it out into touch, but and then Ashley Klein decides to change the decision and makes it a 20-metre restart, even though clearly Eels touched it first. It did not come off Johnson. The last play came off the Eels, which is fucking ridiculous. And then we get our one and only set restart in the match from Alex Johnson ruck infringement, which leads to the Eels going over to score a minute later, 28-16, and this was game over. Try from Dylan Brown, Mitchell converts, 30 points to 16. We get another goal on dropout from Latrell, went short, which leads to Will Pennicini scoring the final try for the Eels, 34-16. And then Mitchell Moses converts 36-16, and that's your full-time score for the game. Congrats to the Eels, honestly. I mean, they deserved the win. We didn't play very well. I was shocked. I thought going to this first half, half-time, it was still anyone's game, but congrats to the Eels. I'm very disappointed with the Bunnies, and I was really, really pissed off and I'm not happy with Ashley Klein. He is a grub, yes. I know. I apologise for the excessive swearing I put at him in the vlog, but I was just so pissed off at that point. We'll go through the stats now for the teams. 56% of the ball to the Eels, 44% for the Bunnies. Completion rate, both teams did terrible. 78% for Eels, 32 out of 41. 22 of 31 for the Bunnies, 70%. That is horrible. Attack, all runs, 161 for the Bunnies, 188 for the Eels. Eels pretty much won all of the attack as well. 1,936 metres for Eels, 1,558 for the Bunnies. 420 post-contact metres for the Rabbitohs, 611 for the Eels, 5 line breaks to the Bunnies, 6 to the Eels, 20 tackle breaks to the Bunnies, 29 for the Eels, kick return metres, 126 for the Bunnies, 180 for the Eels, offloads, 5 to the Bunnies, 18 to the Eels. That shows you how much they were desperate to win the game, the Eels. 361 receipts for the Bunnies, 438 for Eels, 236 passes for Eels, 197 for the Rabbits, 28 dummy half passes, my goodness, for the Eels, 7 for the Bunnies, 23 kicks to the Bunnies, 18 for Eels, 571 kicking metres for the Rabbits, 472 for Eels, forced dropout, 1 for the Bunnies, 2 for the Eels. Kick defusal percent, 62 for the Eels, 50 for the Rabbits. 4 bombs and 4 grubbers to the Bunnies, and Eels had 3 bombs and 3 grubbers. Effective tackle percent, 85.71 for the Bunnies, 90% for the Eels. Good on the Eels. Tackles, 336 for the Rabbits, 274 for the Eels, 29 missed tackles for Bunnies, 20 for the Eels. 1 intercept from the Eels. Ineffective tackles, 27 from the Bunnies, 10 from the Eels. Both 11 errors each. I think it should have been more for the Bunnies the way that they played. 6 penalties conceded for the Bunnies. Fuck. And only 1 for Eels. 1 ruck infringement from the Bunnies. And both teams used 8 interchanges and 1 player was sent off for a HIA, and that was from the Bunnies. Andrew Davey did not return. Oh boy. Utterly disgraceful performance from the Bunnies. That's the worst I have seen the Bunnies play this year. I thought last week was bad in the first half, and we won, but still not impressive. And then what's going on for this week? My God. I mean, going into this match, we were expected to flog Parramatta. I mean, they had not beaten us since 2019. I think we were over confident in this game, honestly. And Indigenous round is such an important round for the Bunnies, considering at least half a dozen of the squad is Indigenous, or starting squad, I should have said. But oh my god, that was so embarrassing to watch. Anyways, congratulations to the Eels. I think that top 3 players on board. I'll go Dylan Brown. He has not been playing well at all this year, but he definitely played well, and he scored a great try as well. Number 2, I'll have to give to Mitchell Moses. I think after he missed last week's game due to a HIA back in Magic Ground. I think he played very well. And man of the match, oh boy, this one is tough. I'll have to give it to Bailey Simonson, scoring a double for the Eels. He played very well out there on the centre. But overall with the match, shit result from the Bunnies. And it's our worst loss we've had so far. And because of that, we are in second place. But there are 5 teams tied on 16 points. And they are Panthers in order. Panthers, Rabbitohs, Broncos, Sharks and Melbourne. Because Melbourne beat the Dolphins. My goodness. I mean, we could fall down to 5th at least if we lose to the Raiders next week. Because every other team, every other team that's in the top 5 at the moment, they got the bye, with the exception of the Bunnies, because we don't have our first bye until 3 weeks later. Or something like that. Anyways, everyone, this will conclude the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have not seen my vlog, go check it out. I think it was a great vlog. TJC Sports was in the vlog as well. If you haven't seen his vlog, go check it out. Congrats to him. If you're watching this game review, mate, congrats on the win. It was nice to meet you as well for the first time ever. I definitely had a great night with you, even though despite the result. Alright, anyways, next game. Eels will take on the Cowboys at CommBank Stadium. I believe they are playing on Friday night against the Cowboys, and Cowboys got belted 66-18 against the Tigers. That's not going to be a good week for the Cowboys, that's for sure. While the Bunnies, we will be taking on the Raiders Saturday night at 7:35 p.m. at Accor Stadium. Of course, I will be attending this game, and it will be my final game I will be attending for a while anyway, as there will be no games I'll be able to go to between rounds 13 and 16. But anyways, everyone, this will conclude the review. If you haven't seen the vlog, go check it out. We just cracked 1,000 subscribers early in the week. Don't forget, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos like this. Anyways, everyone, this concludes the review. I'll see you all in the next one.